All right, this video is going to be about dot plots. We're going to learn what a dot plot is, how to create a dot plot, and how to read a dot plot. So right up in the beginning here, it says a dot plot here shows the shape of a data set by representing each data point as a dot over its corresponding values. So you can take a look here. This is an example of what a dot plot looks like. Okay, here's the data set, and then you have the dots that are associated with that. So there's 1, 0, 3 ones, and so on. Now, let's go to the next part where we are creating a dot plot. Okay, creating, we're going to learn towards the end of this lesson. This is just going to be actually making one of those dot plots. So we're going to order from least to greatest. We're going to draw a number line, labeling the number line with a minimum and maximum. Okay, so you only have to do the numbers in that data set. You don't have to do from 0 to 100. And then you're going to put a dot above each one of those. And I'll show you how to do that, like I said, towards the end of the lesson. Now, for now, we're going to head to the first example. This is just going to have us practice reading dot plots. So this dot plot shows students in one social studies class that were asked how many brothers and sisters they had. And you can see the results in this dot plot. So let's answer some questions. Part A. How many of these students have 6 siblings? So here's the 6. How many dots are at 6 siblings? You can see that one person has 6 siblings. All right, part B. How many of the students have no siblings? So 0 siblings. Count it up. There are 3 dots there, meaning 3 of those students have 0 siblings. Part C says how many have 3 or more. So 3 or more would be 3, 4, 5, or 6. So we're going to count those dots. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dots in that range, which means 11 students have 3 or more siblings. All right, let's read another one. Number 2. This is a dot plot that shows the resting pulse rates that were recorded for 16 boys in the gym class before the exercise. So the line plot is shown. So what is the range of the pulse rate? So remember, range is highest minus lowest. So here's our highest number. Here's our lowest number. So 85 minus 79. Okay, so if we subtract that, we get 6. So that would be your range of numbers, the highest minus the lowest. Let me erase those so we don't get confused here. All right, part B. How many boys had a pulse rate of over 81? So it doesn't include 81. It's everything over 81. So that's 82, 83, 84, 85. So let's count that up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 people had a pulse rate over 81. All right, how about how many had a pulse rate of 83? So exactly 83. Count it up. There are 4 students with a pulse rate of 83. And how many boys had a pulse rate of at most 82? At most means all the way up to 82, including 82, at most. So let's count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 people that have at most 82. All right, number 3 takes us into trying to create dot plots. Okay, so this time they already give us the number line. Notice that it starts at 68 and goes to 84 because we don't need numbers outside of that range. All of the data points are here, and they all fall in between 68 to 84. So what we're going to do is we're going to put dots or X's, it doesn't matter to me which one you use, at the numbers. And we're going to cross them off as we go just to make sure we have them. So 68, I'm going to use dots because, I'm going to use dots, not X's. So 68, all right, I'm going to put a 70, 70, I hope I have enough room, 71, 75, 80, 81, 82, 84, 75, 75, 80, 75, 77, 75, 80, 83, 80, 71, and 70. So there's my dot plot, I should say. And now we're going to answer some questions about that. So let's take a look at what is the spread or the range of the data. So that's the highest minus the lowest. So that's 84 is the highest, minus 68 is the lowest. I'm just going to use my calculator for that. So 84 minus 68 gives us a range of 16. What is the mode? So that's most often. You can look right at this dot plot to see which number has the most number of dots. Okay, if you're looking at it, it should be number 75 has the most number of dots. It has 5 dots at that number. It's the highest number. Part D, how many players are greater than 70 inches tall? So 70 inches tall or greater. So let me get rid of that. All right, so greater than 70 inches. So greater than 70 inches would be 71 or higher. Now you can count up all those dots, or you can just take the 4 dots below and say, well, if there's 20 people, then we know 20 minus 4 is 16. Or you could count up all the dots in that range. All right, number 4, we're going to make another dot plot again. Okay, so let me change colors here. We're going to do the same thing. They already have the number line listed, and we're just going to place the dots. So 11, let me try to make X's here this time. 5, 9, 13, 8, 9, 9, 11, 10, 8, 6, 7, 12, 11, 13, 12, 7, 6, 11, 12, 10, and 8. I think I like my dots better. Those X's are kind of crazy. All right, so here's my dot plot. Now we're going to answer some questions. It says, what is the range of data? Remember, that's highest minus lowest. So 13 minus 5, okay, is going to give us 8. So our range is over 8 numbers. What's the mode? The mode is going to be the most often. So look at your numbers. Which one has the highest number of X's? Which would be the 11. So 11 happens the most often. And how many students are at least 10? At least means 10 or older. So let's erase this so we can do 10 or older. So count up the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11 students that are at least 10 years old. All right, so that gave us some good practice on reading dot plots and creating dot plots. Now I want you to practice this. So down below here, we have the Khan Academy